everybody, so at it again, headed to Jupiter, Florida for a kind of emergency. A new woman had called and informed me that she was currently unable to get her vehicle out of the garage. The garage door opener is not functioning. It does not have power. The breaker tripped. She's tried to reset it and was unable to do so. So we'll head over here, see what the issue is. Quick little emergency, but I figured I'd take you guys along. I'll get you a front row seat as soon as we get there so you can see what the issue is as I find out. So we made it here. I was able to actually pin the garage door open and do the emergency pull tab. I can show you that now. So I just pulled that and I have it. Actually, it's a little weighted funny and the springs aren't working very good, so I had to put a board in it. But at least we got the customer's garage door open for him. But now I wanted to show you that panel again. So this is a little interesting situation here. It looks like the customer had labeled the steps to go ahead and engage their generator safely. This is a interlock. It's called a mechanical interlock. The way it works is obviously step one, you turn the main breaker in the off position. Then you'd be able to slide this up, but you can't right now if you see it hits the breaker, so it will not allow you to slide it up. Once you slide it up, this would, see right now this cannot be turned on because it's hitting the shoulder here of the mechanical interlock. So once this is able to slide up when the main breaker's off, this shoulder moves out of the way and you can turn this one on, and then this breaker holds that in the position, in the up position, so if you're ever to try to turn on the main, you're not able to. And what that does is it prevents backfeeding of the grid. So like, let's say the power goes out, there's a hurricane that came into the area, the power is, so the power's off, you turn on your generator, the power ends up being restored. If you were to have, what happens a lot of times is customers plug like a generator right into their dryer outlet or something, their oven outlet, and they backfeed their home like that. If they neglect to turn the main breaker off in that scenario, which it's a code violation to do either way, but let's say they did it and they forgot to turn their main breaker off, now you'd have a backfeed situation where it becomes your generator becomes essentially, it's a bomb, and so is the transformer that's outside. And in every hurricane you do hear horror stories of linemen, being right next to a transformer when they energize it, and a generator was hooked up somewhere on that, load, the secondary of that transformer, and they both explode, and it can become very, bathe everybody in molten oil from the transformer. So this is good to see that they have the mechanical interlock, and I just wanted to kind of go over that. So if you ever end up needing a generator, this is one of the cost-effective solutions if you don't want to have like a automatic transfer switch, or there are other options for transfer switches, like manual transfer switches, but a lot of times the way that people's homes are wired, it makes it very difficult to implement that. So this is a solution that works well and is safe. So yeah, I just wanted to touch upon that. Now the reason we're here today is this breaker is in the off position, it's tripped. I'm gonna go ahead and try and see if I can reset it. Yeah, so we have a dead short somewhere on that circuit. I could hear the buzzing and I could see the lights go a little dim, so we'll get to the bottom of that. One other cool thing is they have a surge protector here with the green indicator lights, which tells me that it's working properly and that it has not, it hasn't experienced a surge in excess of what this surge protector can handle, which would end up, the indicator lights would probably go out. See, green protected, no light replaced. So if once this surge protector has exceeded its serviceable life, the indicator lights will go out and it needs to be replaced. So those are just a couple aspects I see from opening the panel. Now let's unscrew it and see what we have inside. Grab the cool thing is we're on the water here. You see here, we're on a little island actually. So every one of these houses is we're on like a little cul-de-sac that's an island, so it's a cool little property here. So there's a little frame they put around. It might be a little tricky to get around, but I'll see what I can do. What I want to be cognizant of is right now, if I were to turn that on, we would have a problem.
Because the door's open and everything.
Yeah, so the mechanical interlock is not preventing it from being able to be turned on, and it's direct hardwired to your generator. So, there's a breaker in your generator. I'm pretty sure. I could double check that. I'm almost certain there is. And that would trip, but it could damage components of both. So it's just, you want to make sure you know that you only have like licensed electricians ever open this panel, you know.
And, you know, I don't know, you saw that panel was installed in August or September of 2017.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter suggested that the breaker just, you know, was old and went bad. Do they go bad that quick?
Probably not. What we can do is we can remove the, let me see here. We can remove the load and see. There is like some corrosion on the bus bar though. It's not severe, but it's definitely present. If you stay, can you see that mark right there? With the salt air, when we're close to the water like this,
Yeah.
that can do that. Now, the one good thing about the Cutler hammer is it's got, in my opinion, one of the better bus bars. You know, it's solid copper, it's thicker gauge. The way that the breakers interface the bus bar is high quality. So overall, in my opinion, it would be one of the best choices for your locale, being close to the salt water like that. Again, I'm sorry I grabbed your hand.
Okay.
I don't want you to touch something that.
I wasn't going to, but
I know.
I appreciate you being
Yeah,
cautious.
I've seen people do it before though. Customers, they don't.
I'll try to fix a lot of things, but I'm very respectful of electricity.
All right, I'm sorry. It's just I can't help it.
I appreciate it.
I want to make sure that we're all safe, you know. So let's see. Yeah, see the breaker reset now. The wire that's feeding that circuit off.
Okay.
So it says Romex here. It looks like it goes. That's where the home run goes.
And
originally.
that's all live right here.
This is live?
Yeah. See this right here?
Okay, so there's probably
It's
another.
plugged in, that one you
Is
just-
that fridge working?
Yep.
Okay.
This refrigerator's working. That's
Okay.
the straight. What doesn't work is things inside the house and the outside lights, which are inside the house.
Gotcha.
Timers.
Okay. Hope I didn't leave the battery on. So the toner battery died. It looks like I might have left it on in its case. Let's see what we got in here. Hope I have the right battery. All right, so we got a fresh 9-volt. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. I think it should be good. I'm just gonna use this ground over here because it's a little easier to clip to. And we got our hot here on the circuit that's tripping. Go ahead and hang in this bad boy, like so. Let's see if there's a better spot. If I do that. I might need to slide that dryer out. So one thing that's a little interesting here is we got, let me turn the light here. We got an exposed live here with, or I'm not sure what it is. Very weird. It says ceiling fan. So this is something the customer had just notified me about. I guess about a year ago, somebody had installed this outlet. It may have something to do with it. I believe it's on the same circuit. So I'll run and grab a screwdriver and open this up. But the one issue is I'm not getting anything on the toner, which I would probably get something. So we'll see. So we got UF ran through conduit here. If you look, it's UF direct burial. ran through conduit in this here, and then they got a little piece of Romex that goes that way and then up, but none of it's ringing out to our circuit. So all right, so all these recessed lights here, and I think a bathroom, they are on, this is the switch for them, and they're on a timer clock that is located here. So the one timer clock is the living room, the other timer clock is the garage coach lights, which are, these are the coach lights here. So this circuit, it goes around the home. It also powers this outlet here that does this string of lights on the front here. So what we need to do is, I'm gonna just get her up and running in terms of the garage door. I'm just gonna get power restored to the outlet in the ceiling, and we're gonna come back during normal business hours to get her the rest of the circuit traced down, figured out, and probably split, because it's a huge circuit. I'm surprised they hadn't had a problem sooner. So for today, this is as far as we're gonna go. Well, I'll show you the generator too. This is the generator. It's natural gas. Actually, I think it is propane. Okay, it's propane, and they have a propane water heater as well. So yeah, nice property here with the water and everything. Nice fish cleaning station and stuff. Really cool. But yeah, so we'll get back. We'll get them straightened out. Today we'll get her so that she can open the garage door. And yeah, stay tuned for part 2. We'll probably release this half soon. So I'm just gonna cap this off for now. I'm gonna do a little note to the guys when they come back. There's no sense in charging after-hour rate when we can take care of it during normal hours. She has everything on that she requires to function for the weekend, so we'll get here first thing Monday morning. So I just use a lot of times when I need to do a little note like this, I just use a little piece of white electrical tape, make a little flag on here. Which flag brings me to my next thing. These breakers, they're the CH with the little indicator. It's called an indicator flag. These old, well, not old, but CH with the indicator light. It's like a little indicator flag. It's actually not a light, but when it trips, it's orange. You would have seen that when I first opened it. It's orange, and the Square D QO have the same thing, but they're mechanically identical to the Cutler hammer that do not have the indicator flag. Like I have one here that does not have the little indicator window. So this is a 20 amp. So see how this one has, it's just blank right there, and then these ones have the little indicator window that show you when it's tripped or anything like that. So that's a nice little feature that Cutler hammer added to this line of breakers. They're not super common, but so that's why I figured I'd mention it. But yeah, the customer had said this panel was installed in 2017, so I believe at the same time as her generator. So we'll get it closed up, get the garage door functional, and we'll go from there. Packed up. All right, so it started downpouring. There's the garage door closing. She gave me homemade onion soup that she made, so that was really nice of her. Looking forward to trying that when I get home. So yeah, we got her all wrapped up. As far as what we could do for today, we're gonna come back Monday and get a little more into it. But her garage door is functional. Everything else that is pertinent is working. We saved off the things that are not gonna be required until Monday, and the customer was happy. So that's the main moral of the story. I mean, I could sit here spinning my wheels by myself and trace these circuits down and solve the issue, but it's more expensive on the weekend, and having somebody else with you actually exponentially decreases the amount of time that it takes to solve an issue like this. So I think overall it's a good outcome for today. She she's happy, and we'll get her fixed up on Monday, and I'll probably release another video about that. So stay tuned until the next time, and thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Oh, this is a cool, I saw this on the way in. Look at this truck here. That thing's crazy. I need one of those. All right, take care, guys. Until the next time. Hey, one more quick announcement before I forget. We are having a Facebook giveaway for Father's Day. So go ahead and nominate your father or a father that you know. Nominate yourself. But we'll be doing the drawing tomorrow, or on the next video. We're going to be taking, people can go on and sign up until tomorrow, which is June 18th is tomorrow. So feel free to head over there. It's going to be a $100 Home Depot gift card. And yeah, so good luck to all, and hope whoever you nominate is the winner. So check that out on Facebook, and we will be announcing the winner in the next video. So the drawing will be tomorrow, and the winner will be announced in the next video. Stay tuned for that.